The Florida Department of Transportation District 1 is pleased to present information about the tentative 5-year work program for fiscal years 2018 through 2022. Our mission is to provide a safe transportation system that ensures the mobility of people and goods, enhances economic prosperity, and preserves the quality of our environment and communities. Over the last few years, FDOT has worked with state, regional, and local partners to plan for the future of our major transportation corridors. This effort began for several reasons: to meet the growing demand to move people and freight, provide solutions for or alternatives to existing congested corridors, and improve connectivity between regions within Florida, as well as between Florida and other states and nations. FDOT has also updated the Florida Transportation Plan, a long-range plan developed to support the transformation of Florida's economy and communities into a larger and more diverse population, an economy based on global markets and innovation, development patterns focused in high-density urban centers and rural employment centers, a revolution in technology, and increasing pressure on the state's unique environment. The 2060 Florida Transportation Plan marks a new era of transportation in Florida and calls for a fundamental change in how and where Florida invests in transportation. The plan defines transportation goals, objectives, and strategies to make our economy more competitive, our communities more livable, and our environment more sustainable for future generations. Florida's Strategic Intermodal System, SIS, comprises Florida's statewide network of high-priority transportation facilities, including the state's largest and most significant airports, spaceports, deepwater seaports, freight rail terminals, interregional rail and bus terminals, rail corridors, urban fixed guideway transit corridors, waterways, and highways. The SIS is Florida's highest statewide priority for transportation capacity improvements. The SIS plan is currently under revision to extend planning to a horizon year of 2045. An update to projects already programmed in the first 4 years of the work program is needed before new projects can be scheduled for a new 5th year, fiscal year 2022. Projects in the program include highway, bridge, aviation, seaport, rail, transit, multi-use trail, sidewalk, and bicycle facilities. The process is complete each year once Florida's legislature approves the tentative work program in the spring and it's adopted by the State Secretary of Transportation by July 1st. FDOT continues to improve management of the state highway system through Intelligent Transportation System and Advanced Traffic Management System programs, which include traffic monitoring cameras and dynamic message signs. The district also programmed funds based on priorities of the metropolitan planning organizations for projects that include traffic signals, turn lanes, and other methods to reduce congestion. District 1 also programs non-highway projects. The Modal Development Office provides transit planning grants to the metropolitan planning organizations. The current federal transportation bill gives the Federal Transit Administration authority to strengthen the safety of public transportation systems throughout the United States. The Act also places emphasis on restoring and replacing our aging public transportation infrastructure. In order to fulfill our mission, a variety of funds from state and federal sources are used to address the needs of residents and visitors alike. The current federal transportation bill is called Fixing America's Surface Transportation Act, or the FAST Act. It is the first to provide long-term funding stability for surface transportation projects. The Highway Trust Fund is the source of funding for most FAST Act programs. Federal motor fuel taxes and motor vehicle fees are the major sources of income to the trust fund, which funds the highway account and mass transit account. District 1 anticipates an investment of over $2.2 billion in our transportation system in the next 5 years, fiscal years 2018 through 2022. Funds are allocated for capacity widening projects, resurfacing, traffic operations, safety, and maintenance projects. Each year, staff at the district works closely with the 6 metropolitan and transportation planning organizations within the district, as well as our local government partners and regional entities to identify and develop priority projects. Early coordination of priorities and partnering with these entities stabilizes the department's work program and helps us maintain Florida's transportation system at the level our residents, businesses, and visitors are accustomed to and expect. District 1 Secretary Billy Hadaway is leading a statewide bicycle pedestrian safety initiative to reduce the number of crashes involving bicyclists and pedestrians. The Alert Today, Alive Tomorrow campaign reminds us that safety doesn't happen by accident, and all roadway users should pay attention and follow the rules of the road to reduce the number of crashes. Secretary Hadaway has also been instrumental in creating and implementing a complete streets plan for the department. Finally, Florida's Turnpike Enterprise anticipates spending about $181 million for resurfacing, adding lanes and reconstruction, and all-electronic tolling conversion projects in Okeechobee and Polk counties in fiscal years 2018 through 2022. A complete list of projects in the new tentative 5-year work program and county maps illustrating the projects can be reviewed by clicking About the Work Program on our website. Copies of the tentative work programs for each of District 1's 12 counties and Florida's Turnpike Enterprise projects in District 1 are available.